Hey guys, Bearded Bricks bringing you guys another video. Today we're looking at set 75383, the Sith Infiltrator for the 20th anniversary of LEGO Star Wars. This set retailed for $70 USD, and it is available at every retailer, Target, Walmart, LEGO Store, etc. that you can find. We're going to be talking about the set in general, about what I think about it, and generally the build comparatively to older Sith Infiltrators. That will be a separate video in itself, but we're just going to be talking about this set today. Talk about the figures, talk about the build itself, and my overall thoughts. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So, talking about the build, besides the reason you want to buy this set, which is clearly for the Gerrera, which we'll go through in the figure area, we have the Sith Infiltrator itself here. I'll put some B-roll up on screen so you guys can see more detailed shots of this. It is a smaller Sith Infiltrator than I think we've ever seen before. I mean, this harkens back to almost a redo of the Sith Infiltrator released in 1999 and 2000 with the initial release of the Phantom Menace. We have some landing gear that rolls out here. We have some stud shooters that fire from the top. And besides that, the wings fold up and down. They are on Technic hinges, so they don't like bend as they would on clips. These kind of just like shift into place and then just kind of stop. So there is that. Additionally, there is a seat for Darth Maul inside that does open up here. And then there is a area for the probe droids to be within the ship as well. They just fold up in the middle here, and they just all one by one just slip right on in and fold back up, and then you're ready to go and swoosh around. And then to fold the landing gear out, you just pull them out, and there it is. Overall, I think the build is very slim. It does put me kind of in this weird mindset. Similar to the 20th anniversary Slave 1 that we got, and then Boba Fett Starship that we got for the Boba Fett show and Mandalorian Season 2. I find that it does look really good, but, you know, if we look at the box, we're only getting 640 pieces, which is similar to the one we got nearly 5 or 6 years ago now when Rebels was around with the, you know, yellow, and we got a ton of figures. And I showed this set off before. And it has me concerned that LEGO is going to start building. Granted, I know they took a lot of time to work with the gaming developers to make the LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga game and make and render all those assets into the game. My fear is that all the assets from that game are going to become sets. While they are highly detailed, they look really good, they are really expensive. And, you know, this build for $70, I just don't see it. I don't see the value. I feel like this would have been better around $50. And I don't know where the extra 25 bucks is coming from with this set. I mean, you get less figures, more, you could say it arguably a better build, but additionally we do get the micro build I forgot to mention with the speeder bike for Darth Maul. There's nowhere to put it in the ship unless you want to like throw it inside where he sits, and then you just kind of hide it inside if that's what you want to do. But yeah, arguably I find this build is just, it's so-so. It's nothing to write home about. It's nothing crazy. We're going to go ahead and jump into the figures and then my final thoughts.
Alright guys, so going through the figures, we got little Annie here, we got a torso print, little legs, gotta push it up here. We got no arm printing. We do have actually a second headpiece. You'll see here I got the front one on the back. Got a little surprise face. Pretty cool. You know, little Annie. Going on to the next figure here. We're gonna go through Saw Gerrera, the 20th anniversary figure. He does have a cape. He's got shoulder, front printing, waist printing, belt. Cool little weapon. A little bit of back printing as you guys can see here. The cape is really neat and detailed, which I find nice. He does have 2 head pieces as well, which is awesome to see, especially on these exclusive figures. Just give you guys a quick look around. Pretty nice. You get those reprinted armored shoulder pieces. And then we're going to go through Qui-gon. The real reason why I like this set, obviously we get the dual molded legs for the excellent Jedi robe outfit. No arm printing. We got the front face and the back face. And then just obviously just a good Jedi robe. I mean, it's just a solid figure. I love this figure. Definitely one of the reasons to buy this set. The last figure we have here is Darth Maul, and I'm going to show another clip of Darth Maul here. compared to another one we got for season 7. But as you can see, we got front printing, leg printing, and that's pretty much it. There's nothing special with this figure. It's really frustrating because there's no back like printing for the face as well. It's just the one emotion, and it just doesn't look as good as this season 7, as you guys will see. And so as you guys can see here, we have season 7 on the right and the episode 1 Phantom Menace remake on the left, and the season 7 one is just more detailed and a better figure, and you got that in a cheaper set.
Alright guys, so we're going to be getting into the final thoughts of this set. Purely going through the build, I think the build, while it does look really nice, it is a little overpriced for what you're getting. We are paying a premium price, and as such, we're getting 4 figures for $70, and we are getting a very small Sith Infiltrator. I'm used to it being larger. I wish it was more along the same size as the Slave One or Boba Fett Starship that we got for the 20th anniversary. I just don't know why 5 years changed, and you know, the 20th anniversary sets were just so much larger and grander, and this set is just smaller. I figure they would have wanted to do, instead of doing a remake of the set from 1999, I feel like they would have done a remake of the set from 2014 with a large Sith Infiltrator with a little interior piece. But to each their own. Lego's making a product, they're trying to make a profit, and this is just what we're given. So I think this is a good set for a play set. Even if it is on the pricier side to fill one of those $70 price points, the reason you're buying this set is not for the build, it's going to be for the figures. And the reason why I was okay with buying this set, or why I was able to coax myself into buying it, was because of Qui-gon and because of Saw Gerrera. The Saw Gerrera figure is a given, but we don't know when we're going to see more Liam Neeson, the actor who played Qui-gon in Phantom Menace, in more Star Wars stuff. We have heard him recently in Tales of the Jedi, as well as some of the other stuff that has come out around like the prequel-ish, like side story stuff. But we have not seen Qui-Gon in the mainline Star Wars in nearly 2 decades, and I don't think we ever will. Unless Disney decides to go through and make a whole episode or a movie before Phantom Menace, in between the events. Oh, well, technically 4, 5, and 6 come after, but regardless, make a movie set before the Phantom Menace and the Naboo assault and all that stuff. Overall, I think the set's solid, even if it is overpriced. The figures are good. Build is a little bit lacking, but you know, there's always mocks and stuff you guys can look up online. I've shown you how to do that. But I'd like to know what you guys think. Please let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you guys can see all my future videos. And as always, I've been Bearded Bricks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.